I'm Harris Rubenstein for Chat Sports. The NBA draft is right around the corner, and that means that we're going to go through a couple of the top players in this year's class. My #1 point guard, and maybe the #1 player in the entire class after March Madness, it is Ja Morant, the superstar point guard from Murray State. If you have not seen him this year, you are either living under a rock or you are unfortunately blind. Ja Morant has been one of the best players in college basketball this year, if not the best, and he's done it all by playing for Murray State. Just go watch his game against Marquette in the first round of the tournament, dropping a triple-double on one of the best guard-to-guard point guards in college basketball, Markus Howard for Marquette. He dominated him. Triple-double, 15 points, 16 assists, along with 11 rebounds. It was one of the most impressive performances I have ever seen a guard put on in the NCAA Tournament. But even outside of the tourney, throughout the entire year for Murray State, he was fantastic. 24.6 points per game. The assist numbers, the rebound numbers, his three-point percentage, all equal out to be one of the best point guards to have ever come out of the NBA draft. To me, he's like a more explosive version of Damian Lillard. And when I say Damian Lillard, I mean 19 and 20-year-old Damian Lillard, not Trailblazers Damian Lillard. But as of right now with Ja Morant, he's an explosive athlete from the guard position. He can create his own shot off the dribble, and he loves to draw fouls. He reminds me also a little bit of James Harden. You shade in a little bit of John Wall as well. He's a really unique point guard just with the way that he plays the game. I've seen some people refer to him as a point guard version of Donovan Mitchell. I don't love that. I think he's a more disciplined defender than someone like Donovan Mitchell, but I love what Morant brings to the table. In terms of his weaknesses, he plays hero ball too much. That is very obvious to me. It could just be because he plays for Murray State and wants to have that kind of responsibility. But the point is, it doesn't really matter what his weaknesses are. Because when you're drafting a guy like Ja Morant, you are looking at one of the highest ceilings of any point guard in the draft. I think he's better than Lonzo Ball coming out. I think he's better than De'Aaron Fox coming out. I think he's one of the best point guards to come out in almost a half decade. He is a sensational player, can play off the ball as well. If you're looking for a point guard, let's say you're the Phoenix Suns or you're the Chicago Bulls, you are praying to every single god in sports that Ja Morant falls to you. Can you imagine the Phoenix Suns, Devin Booker, Josh Jackson, DeAndre Ayton, Kelly Oubre's been playing great basketball since moving to Phoenix, and you add Ja Morant to that team, that might be an 8 seed in the West if they're able to get their coaching situation set up. Even with the Bulls, Ja Morant, Zach LaVine, Wendell Carter Jr., the athleticism on that team would be one of the best in the NBA. The only thing you might want to be a little cautious of, Murray State has not exactly had the best luck when it comes to NBA draft prospects. Isaiah Cannon's bounced around a couple different places. Cameron Payne, the same thing, along with Marcus Brown. Don't forget about old Popeye Jones with the Dallas Mavericks. But point is, if you're looking for a guard to draft in this year's draft, look no further than Ja Morant from Murray State. Again, if you haven't seen him this year, go to YouTube, go search Chat Sports, subscribe to us first, and then go check out some Ja Morant highlights. You will have the best time of your week.